Good morning. Actions are important. The works that we do, right? We've heard it said, works don't matter. It's just faith. Just say that you have faith in Jesus Christ, and that's all you need to do. But Jesus says, if you don't feed the hungry, and you don't give drink to the thirsty, and you don't welcome the stranger, and clothe the naked, and visit the ill or the imprisoned, you're going to go to hell. Right? I mean, he's pretty clear, right? He says the goats are going to go on one side, the sheep are going to go on the other side. The goats are, the little evil animals with the scary slit pupil eyes. Go out and look at those goats. They're like at nighttime especially, you shine a light down there and you see their little scary eyes, and they just look like demons. But Jesus says, if you don't take care of the poor, if you don't take care of the least, if you don't take care of those who are most in need, then you will not inherit my kingdom, but instead you'll be cast into hell, the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. Jesus said it, not Father Tim. So don't call the Archbishop and say, Father Tim said we're going to go to hell if we don't take care of the poor. Father Tim's just quoting Jesus. And so in this time of Lent, it's an opportunity for us, prayer, fasting, and almsgiving, right? Almsgiving, actually giving of what we have to take care of those in need. And then the first reading, God speaks through Moses and gives some really basic commandments. Don't kill, don't steal, don't put stumbling blocks in front of blind people, don't yell at deaf people, right? Real basic. And then Jesus takes it kind of the next level and he says, take care of those who are in need. And so how do we do that in our own lives? We live in Ackworth, and we're blessed because we don't need anything really. There's people around us that are in need, and we give to St. Vincent de Paul, we drop food in the box. But what do we actually do when we encounter somebody who needs help? Do we just kind of look and like, oh, that's nice? My example, of course, is always getting off at Glade Road, or whatever it's called now. And, there's the homeless people there with the signs, and it's like, I don't really want to roll my window down because you're probably crazy. And if I give you a granola bar, you might throw it at me. What do we actually do in those situations? How do we really help the needy? Again, it's difficult because a lot of times they don't want to be helped. But just maybe it doesn't have to be the destitute, the super poor, the homeless. When there's somebody around us who is in need, right? Even at church, right? Someone that needs to just have you lend an ear, listen. I know we're busy sometimes. I don't have time. Your problems aren't really, don't really seem like big problems. So, but how can we just be available to our neighbors and be able to be Christ in that moment to them? Sometimes we don't want to do that. Sometimes it's just inconvenient. But that's how we know that God is calling us to do something, to act when it's that kind of inconvenient moment. It's like, I really don't want to deal with this. And God puts that person in front of you and you say, okay, this is Jesus in my midst. This is my opportunity to minister to Christ. Lord, when did we see you hungry? When did we see you needy? When did we see you needing someone to listen to you? Every single time somebody is in front of you. Every single time someone needs something. That is Christ in your midst. So Lent is a really good opportunity for us to kind of take down our defenses, to say, I just don't want to be inconvenienced. I don't want to deal with this. But I'm going to allow every encounter that I have, I'm going to treat it as if it is an encounter with the Lord. So let us continue in this time of Lent. Let us continue to, through our prayer and fasting, recognize the ways that we can give of ourselves, that we can make ourselves available to others, and that we can recognize Christ in the face of each and every person that we encounter, especially the ones that annoy us the most.